Hey everybody, so I'm back. Lost track of time for a minute there. Had something scheduled earlier today, so I decided to rearrange some things. But so if you look in the screen before you, see an interesting headline that some news that came out earlier this week. Another Ninja Turtles reboot, once again being produced by Michael Bay, as if they learned that lesson as to why it's a bad idea. The reason why it's a bad idea, just look at the picture on the screen. I mean, those new films were terrible. Okay? Freaking Megan Fox trying to act terrible. Turtles look like freaking Godzilla monsters. There's no ninja fighting at all. I don't even know why they're called Ninja Turtles. No ninja fighting at all. They don't fight. They're big ass freaking monsters. They don't do anything. I mean, personally, I kind of stopped caring about that series a while ago. I think, for me personally, the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, well, that stuff needs to stay in the past. Those are products of the 90s and 80s, and that's where they need to stay. Because Ninja Turtles, it doesn't really work in the modern day. Neither does Power Rangers, for that matter. And look at how poorly the new Power Rangers film did. It's terrible. And it was, yeah, it was alright, I guess. But basically, by the time they actually show up in the damn suits, they take off the suits and never put them back on. Which is kind of irritating considering how long the film is. The film goes on with them, not morphing at all or whatever. But yeah. Hope the next one is a lot better. Though I doubt it. Isn't it interesting? It says reboot in the works at Paramount from bad worse. Scribe. From bad to worse. That's exactly what happened with the Turtles franchise. After Turtles 2 in 1992 or 91, the year I was friggin' born, after Turtles 2, the franchise went to crap. I mean, I never saw that concert out of their shells, but I would have loved to have seen it. A lot of people don't like it because they're crying about it because it was like kiddie and all that. Yeah, no kidding. Of course, it's coming here towards kids. It should be. You want that gritty stuff? Read the old school comics from the 80s. Like all the fans will need to stop crying about all this stuff every 5 minutes. Everything's for you. Because it's one of the reasons why I just need to address something really quick about the Star Wars fan base. Now, this whole division thing of people being split on two sides, it's not new. It's been going on since the damn prequels came out. Okay? Prequels, I think, are fine. They're really not that bad. When people over exaggerate, they say this and that about the actors, and Hayden Christensen quit acting. Jake Lloyd, I have no idea where he is right now. Disappeared. The guy that played Jar Jar got death threats on a website. But look at that. People are so quick to run to the defense of Marie Tran, whatever her name is. Play that horrible character Rose. So quick to run to her defense. But where were people defending Jake Lloyd or Hayden Christensen for similar treatment? They were both harassed. No one said anything about it. No one. Instead, they point fingers at each other and they point fingers at the actors and they yell and scream online at their computer screens, crying about this and that, blame George Lucas this and that. And then look at this. Look at us now. What those people that are left should say. Let's try to do the same thing, maybe worse. And it's like that moron on the Collider Council, Orloff Binks, freaking retard. Like, oh, Ruin Johnson cares. You'll re-listen to his interviews. Like, yeah, Orloff, you're retarded, man. I hope you're watching this because you're a moron. If I ever see you in public kicking him nuts, you're an idiot. But, yeah. I don't like that guy. I just don't. I think he's a tool. I think he's trying to play ball, play both sides, but it's only to get better ratings because he knows he's a piece of crap. I mean, he should know by now.
I see where they've caged up the captives.
And like this moron thinks that people are gonna supposedly come back. That this Jon Favreau TV show is gonna supposedly unite the fans. Whoever's left, I guess. He's wrong again. Said the same thing about Not Solo. I didn't bother going to see it. Probably stinks. And from what I've heard, the prequel films ain't doing so good. Supposedly they've been canceled.
It's killing time.
I just gotta shake my head because he's such a hypocrite. I mean, I remember the old episodes of Council when he and Campia was even worse than him.
Taking hit near the signal fire.
Found him. This is stop.
And Campia and him, they used to team up and talk crap about the prequels, this and that.
Somebody wrecked the signal.
You know, do this and like, or like, well, if you like the prequels, that's fine. Well, I don't like them, so real fans will not like the prequels, this and that. There's always some idiot say those forward Spencer and want this. Yeah, do us all a favor and speak for yourself, okay? And those idiots, they think they represent everybody. You don't. Like he claims that he understands how some of us out there feel about The Last Jedi and why it stinks so bad. He doesn't get it. He acts that way so people won't chastise him online because he's a whiner baby. He's always crying about someone talking crap to him online. He probably deserves it. I deleted my Twitter, so not gonna hear anything from me anymore. Anytime soon.
Got another shot for you.
Yeah, I think he's a douche. Well, most of them play that game. They try and take sides. Say, oh, the boycott doesn't exist, even though Not Solo tanked. It tanked. So the boycott doesn't exist? I think it does. It's real. It's out there. And we're winning. Doesn't mean I'm going to harass actors or actresses online. No, it's not the answer. But I do believe in, think of my wallet. And I don't really care which Star Wars Disney films are coming out. I'm not seeing them. I don't care.
What's wrong because it's wrong? Abad is trying to wash it clean.
It's like, I don't really care what the Disney Wars films are coming out. I'm not seeing it. It's over. It's over. Are you kidding me? It's over. Luke is gone. Han is gone. There's nothing left. Like, there is nothing to bring the fans back. Okay? Like, come back to reality. Please. I made a comment on one of the Star Wars pages I follow. And someone actually slightly came to the defense of Harlow Binks. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, well, look at this. Harlow Binks has cheerleaders. And then he went to say that Harlow Binks has been protesting against Crazy Kennedy for months now. I'm like, yeah, okay. Probably trying to save his own ass. Only reason he does it. And he comes right back on it in this week's episode of Council, which is my last episode I'll ever see. I've had enough. Just walk away from the films. Now I'm just walking away from these dopey talk shows. Clearly under the influence of Mickey Mouse. So, it's the end of that. Good riddance. Such a piece of crap. I don't know who thinks he's fooling. But anyway. So I wanted to also discuss George Lucas's plans for a sequel trilogy. Apparently he was going to focus on more of the mythology with the Force, which I would have been interested to see, actually, because I'm all about the lore of Star Wars. Whereas the Mickey Mouse films are just, they don't do anything really. They're terrible, all of them. Reboot Awakens is their freaking rehash. Rogue Zero just sucked. Last Jedi was horrible. Didn't bother with Solo because I hate the guy they picked. I don't care what anyone says, I didn't bother. I'm like, nah. They could have done a lot better. I think they were just lazy. They know they could have done better too. How many people I interviewed and they got this guy? Really? Really? Lose a bet or something? Like, I'm just really sick or tired of talking about not Star Wars. Anyway, George Lucas's plans sounded pretty good to me. Anyway, just like if people just didn't give him such a hard time about this stuff, I don't think it would have sold Star Wars. I think LucasArts might still be around. I think we could still have EU books being published, LucasArts games, comics. Back when stuff was good. Clone Wars might still be going on. Maybe an actual good show to follow up with Clone Wars, not Rebels. Rebels stinks. Space Aladdin and Friends. No, thank you. I thought it was a piece of crap, personally, but But yeah, I'm sure it would have done. Stopped next to me with Luke. Pretty sure it wouldn't have killed him off. Like, seriously. Harloff thinks Rowan Johnson cares. Yeah, okay. I want to believe that douchebag. Go right ahead. Stupid. I can't believe I actually said that out loud. I really can't believe you said that out loud. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. He knows he still have to play ball with Mickey Mouse to get his paycheck every week. He knows. He's never really going to be in good favor with the fans ever again. Sure, not me. Like, if I ever go to Star Wars Celebration, I hope I never run into him. If I do, well, better watch out. Hope I'm in a good mood. That'll be an interesting meeting, damn sure. But recently I finished Punisher season 1, Marvel Netflix. It's okay. It's like, I think some parts were dragged out a little bit too long. Like the Frank Castle I know from the comics wouldn't have hesitated to shoot that annoying kid. Like, I don't care who the kid is, I would have shot him. Like, come on, Frank. Grow up here, man. Damn. Because, like, the Frank Castle from Daredevil season 2, he didn't really show any mercy, so I'm like, why is he hesitating to take out this annoying punk? Like, come on. Thought I was a little bit of a wuss in some areas. And again, I'm not really a Punisher fanatic, so. It was a good character study, but I was looking more for more, gun slinging action. Like, he only wore the damn armor with the skull. I guess a suit, not really a costume, but the skull thingy. He only wore it like twice the entire season. I'm like, is this really what I'm in for with this? I'm like, come on. Just expecting a little bit more than that. I guess Daredevil really just set the bar for me. None of these other shows are really at that standard. Jessica Jones is terrible. I couldn't even get through the first episode of season 2. Never finished season 1. Because it's so damn boring. Iron Fist is terrible. Luke Cage season 1 is okay. Second half was awful. That Diamond guy showed up. Just went downhill. I'm like, what is this? I think season 2 comes out later this morning, I think. Looking forward to that. Hopefully it's good. Just want Daredevil season 3 to come out, man. Just the other shows are just filler as far as I'm concerned. But My biggest issue for this episode is really the Star Wars fan base and how it's just continuing to crumble. And I'm witnessing it with my own two friggin' eyes. I don't consider myself to be part of that fan base anymore. I'm just a spectator going forward because the last film was just so bad, just ruined any anticipation I might have had for 9 or whatever was after that. I never cared about the spin-offs because they're just such a waste of time. Prequels, they're just prequels. Solo, Rogue Zero, Kenobi, Boba Crap, Yoda, Palpatine. Like, come on. Didn't we see these guys already? Boba Fett got eaten alive in Return of the Jedi. What in the world could he possibly do in the film? Seriously, who the hell cares? It's probably gonna tank too if it ever gets made. I'm not seeing that one either. So I don't really give a damn about Boba Crap. Shitty character. I don't care what anyone says, he's a shitty character. Doesn't work. I don't think I'll ever understand the obsession people seem to have with him. I don't get it. It's pretty funny though. So I had this funny dream last night, right? About the new Spider-Man game. I had a dream I was playing the game, right? And the web screen looks so good. Looks so crisp and everything. I don't think it's gonna be as fast paced as Spider-Man 2 or whatever, but it doesn't have to be. As long as it's better than those amazing Spider-Man games. Those are terrible. Top like 5 good Spider-Man games: Spider-Man 2, Ultimate Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. These are just 3 so far. Yeah, I guess if you want to count Shattered Dimensions, which is pretty good. It's more of a sandbox type game now. I don't know if that really counts. Shattered Dimensions is okay. At the time was weak story wise. Yeah. So hopefully this one will be like the best out of all of them. I'm looking forward to it. A couple months away. Got my vacation coming up. Gonna be live streaming the Spider-Man game. And after that, Tomb Raider Part 3. Hopefully Last of Us Part 2 will be out sometime this year or maybe probably 2019. Just launched I'm guessing the second trailer. I don't know how many trailers they're gonna have for Last of Us, but I think I've already pieced together most of the story. So, judging by the reveal trailer that we got, looks like we're gonna be seeing Ellie's mother in the past, and she has her own allies that she joins with to fight those infected creatures. And in the present day, Ellie and Joel apparently looks like they take out a group of fireflies. That's what that's from the reveal trailer, the first one. And then in the E3 trailer, the flashback scene, Ellie and her are a friend. Clearly something happens to her. Just get chills thinking about it. I'm like, damn, something's gonna happen to her. It's gonna piss Ellie off. So this is definitely gonna be Ellie's story, which I'm very excited about. I am gonna miss the innocent little Ellie from the first game. I mean, she's tough, but just at the same time pretty cute. Cute little kid, you know. I feel like we're gonna lose all that innocence in this one. It's gonna make it more emotional, I suppose. Not really worried about Joel. He's gonna be there. He'll be in the background. We'll always have the first one, but I doubt they're gonna kill him off. I don't think they would be that stupid, honestly. Considering the demand for this game, I don't think they would be that stupid to kill him off. It's such a waste. You get like 2 or 3 of these. You get a Last of Us trilogy. Then maybe keep it going with some other characters if they want to move on from Ellie and Joel. Not sure how it play out, but we'll see what happens. As soon as it becomes available to pre-order, I'm pre-ordering it. Like on day 1. So I also want to talk about The Incredibles 2 and my disappointment with the film. Doesn't mean it was bad or anything. Just first, I thought they waited way too long, and it really shows in the film because there's no offense to the actors, but they all sound like 10 times older. I'm like, why would you wait this long to make a sequel and not do a time jump? Why? It's the same damn story. The only difference is Mrs. Incredible gets all the spotlight, which kind of made the film a little boring to me because she has no screen presence, in my opinion. Because my favorite is Mr. Incredible, naturally. And I'm like, is there a reason why they can't do it as a team? Why does she have to do this by herself? I don't get it. So I thought the story was kind of weak. I thought the villain was terrible. Like that villain had like there was no threat. The villain had posed no threat to anybody. And the reason Syndrome worked was because no one saw him coming. Nobody. No one could have predicted that little kid from the beginning of the film was going to become Mr. Incredible's nemesis. Nobody. The moment that the brother and sister came on screen, I knew exactly who the screen crazer was. I knew exactly who it was. I'm like, oh, wonder who that could be. It's predictable. It's a problem. I just think it could have been a lot better. I think the writing was weak. It might just be me personally. As a writer, I can just tell they might have rushed this. As long as it makes people wait, realistic enough to make sure they had a good freaking villain. The villain sucked. I don't know if anyone else has said this, but the villain sucked. Okay. When your master plan is mind control, like it's pretty freaking lame. Okay. Mind control. Gotta be kidding me. It's not even one of the weaker Pixar films I've ever freaking seen. I mean, really think about it. We have what, 3 Toy Story films in the span of 10 years, 3 of those Cars films, 2 of those Dopey Fish films. There's probably more of those stupid Frozen films on the way.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Yeah, well, it was weak. I didn't hate it. Just like, that could have been a lot better. I think Mrs. Incredible should have been in the background, or then the Underminer guy got away, but no one decided to go after him. Like, hey, since he's the one responsible for all the destruction, then maybe we should go after him. You know, like maybe a couple of us should branch out, split up. One of us goes after the screenkeeper, and the other one goes after the other guy. But he's still out there. And I'm like, come on. There's like 5 of them. Because we gotta do the whole superheroes are illegal. And do that crap again. Same plot as the first Damn film. It's ridiculous. Like, tell me I waited 14 years for the same damn story. It's like freaking Star Wars. Are you kidding me? Shit. It's the same problem with The Force Awakens. Same damn story. That's Star 3, Sand Planet. Old hero sacrificed himself for the group. You know, same crap. Just no one there is good. This is the same story. Like, I'll give credit to like Toy Story 2, introducing like characters like Jesse and Bullseye, but they tell you the same freaking story. Only difference is, no, actually there's no difference, because apparently the screen person was a kid when someone broke in their house. Mr. Incredible talks about something like that at his job in the first film. So that's kind of a carried over to this one. I figured they would do something like that, but I didn't think it would be this lame. I mean, when your climax is to stop a friggin' boat, it's pretty whack. Especially since Frozen can do that by himself. The guy has the power to free stuff. He can do it by himself. I mean, come on. It's pretty whacked. So I gotta give Incredibles 2 like a 2.5 out of 5, man. The long wait kind of took out the excitement from me. The villain was weak. The story was weak. I think the baby has way too many powers. But the kids are way too overpowered. Like, wow. This kid has way too many friggin' powers. It's ridiculous. It's like a super scroll or something. I'm like, I don't know, it's just weird. I'm like, huh. And the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe we didn't need to see this after all. Now it's here, like, could have been better. That's all I'm saying. If I buy on Blu-ray, possibly. See it again in theaters? I don't know. I might enjoy it more second time around, but it's just too predictable. Mr. Incredible gets like nothing to do other than babysitting duty. It's like, lame. I appreciate them doing something different, but I'm like, I don't think they used it to their potential. It's my problem. And it's just another example of this female empowerment bullcrap. Our best chances Elastigirl, not Mr. Incredible. Really? The chick with the stretch powers? Where it's like, not who I would have picked. They wanted all three of them. Why can't they all three work together to fight this person? Frozen would have gotten there a lot faster than her, I guarantee. It's like, just shouldn't have been able to stop that train as well. She has no super strength, no ice powers. I mean, like, come on. I mean, if Dash was older, maybe he could have used his speed to like undo the train tracks and make the train go down to street level, slow it down. Or Violet, who is more powerful than all of them combined, could have done something useful instead of going through crazy time. It's kind of stupid. So yeah, I'm a little let down by it. Yeah, not a terrible film, but it's not my year. This really isn't my year for films. Star Wars in the gutter. Spider-Man's temporarily gone. In aftermath of Infinity Wars. And Incredibles 2 took 14 years to make a damn sequel. And the sequel is kind of ass cheeks. Kind of. Not as good as I was hoping it would be. Usually Disney's bad with this kind of stuff, but these days they can't get their crap together. It's really sad. But I think that's it for this episode. Not too much to talk about. I'll probably talk about my first impression of Luke Cage some point tomorrow. And I gotta schedule these videos a little bit better. This is why I just make random videos whenever, because I'm not really good with keeping up on schedules. Fortunately, I don't have to get paid for this.